Welcome back students. Hope you all are preparing for your examination. In today's video, I am going to work out the concept related to the trees for the course data structures. In the earlier video, I have posted the definition of a tree and what are the different types of trees. Hope you know that the trees comes under non-linear data structures. We have discussed about the linear data structures and the non-linear data structures in the earlier class. The linear data structures are nothing but the arrays, queues, stacks and the linked list. There the data is stored in the proper order, but whereas a tree is a non-linear data structure. So why it is called a non-linear data structure is that the data is stored in different levels. That is nothing but in a hierarchical level, I mean different manner it is going to store. So that's the reason it is nothing but a non-linear data structure. Not only the trees, even graphs are the part of non-linear data structures, which I am going to discuss in the coming videos. Here hierarchical is nothing but in form of levels we are going to work out the non-linear data structures. Let's look at an example. This is nothing but a tree, dear students. If you look here, it has certain levels starting from 0, 1, 2 and 3. This is said to be a tree where it is said to be a non-linear data structure where the data is stored in form of levels. If you look here, the top most of the tree with a circle specified with a number is called as a root of a tree, or it is called as a root node. I am going to let you know the terminologies of the tree now, dear students. The numbers which are in circle are said to be as nodes here. These are nothing but what here now? This is nothing but a node. As it is the topmost level of the tree, this is called as a root node. How many nodes are there here for a tree? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This which are in circles, they are said to be nothing but the nodes, dear student. There are 13 nodes in this given tree. As it is a topmost, this is said to be the root node and the level is nothing but the 0, and this is joined to the other node, isn't it? A is joined to the other node, that is nothing but B as well as C. The line joining the node A to B are said to be as the edges, dear students. Here they are said to be edges. If you look here, A is connected to B with a line here, that is nothing but an edge, and A is connected to C by a line, that is nothing but the edge. Let's count how many edges are there within this tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean we have how many edges? 12 edges. There may be a short question in the exam asking that if a tree has 13 nodes, how many edges does the tree has? It has how many edges, dear students? 12 edges. Now this is nothing but also called as a parent node. I can call it as even the parent node. Why it is also called as a parent node, dear students, is a tree has exactly one node, two nodes below it. If you look here, A is connected to B as well as to the C. So these two are nothing but the child nodes or the children nodes of A. Getting, dear student? These two, B and C, are nothing but what? Child nodes for A. So I call A as a parent node and B and C are nothing but the child nodes. B and C are nothing but the child node. That means A has two parents here, so they are. But whereas if you look here, B is a parent for D and E, dear students, isn't it? B is a parent for D and E, because now here B cannot act as a root node, but B may act as a parent node. Root node is only the first node, the starting of the tree is only the root node. Why I called A as a parent node? Because it has two childs under this. So that's the reason I can call even this as a parent node. But there is only one root node, that to be of level 0. All the time the root node will be of the highest level, that is to the 0, dear students. Now B is a parent to DE. Now DE are nothing but the children of B. DE are nothing but the children of B. Similarly, and C is also a parent of F and G but not the root node. If you look here, C has 2 childs, so F and G are also said to be a child nodes, dear students. Later, if you look here, again D is also having 2 childs, so D is also a parent node when considering H and J are its childs. And E is having 1 child, so even E is also a parent node, and F is also a parent node, it has only 1 child, and G is also called as a parent node because it has 2 childs. Now if you look here, the nodes just below a node are called the childrens. Getting? These all are the children. BC is child to A, and DE child for B, and HI are children for D, J for E, so on likewise. Getting? A node which doesn't have any child, if you look here, H, I, J, K, L, M, they don't have any child, and they are called as the leaf nodes. They are called as leaf nodes, or otherwise they are called as terminal nodes, dear students. They may be asking what is the difference between the terminal and non-terminal nodes. What is the meaning of, what is the definition of a leaf node? Here is a node which doesn't have any child. Here if you see, there are no child, so they don't have any branches or the edges, so they are said to be the leaf nodes or the terminal nodes. Now one more thing, a node with at least one child, is called as non-terminal or internal nodes. If you look here, B is nothing but a internal node because it has 2 child, and even C is also called. But whereas H, I, J, K, L, M are terminal nodes and they are said to be the leaf nodes. Even D is also said to be a non-terminal node or internal node because it has 2 childs, and E is also having 1 child. Even they are also called as what? Internal nodes, dear students. But they are also called as what? Non-terminal nodes. If you look here, a child node of same parent are said to be, here if you see the child node of the same parent, they are said to be as siblings. Siblings here nothing but they may be brothers and sisters, let it be. Now if you look here, and even for a B parent, D and E are the child, so they are also said to be siblings, and these two are also said to be siblings. But whereas for parent E, there is no sibling, there is only 1 child, and for parent F, there is only 1 child. But whereas for parent D, there are 2 children, so they are said to be siblings, and even for G, they are said to be the children. This is what I would like to let you know in this video, the terminology of a tree. Hope you are getting that. Dear students, A is nothing but the root node or the parent node, and B and C are nothing but the child nodes of A. Getting? And D and E are also nothing but the child nodes of B. And these last edges nodes which doesn't have any child, they are nothing but the leaf nodes or nothing but the terminal nodes. And a node at least with 1 child, they are said to be as non-terminal or internal nodes, and a child node of same parent are said to be as siblings, and they are said to be of how many levels here? 1, 2, 3, 4. The starting level we are going to represent as 0, that is nothing but the root node, and which are circled, they are nothing but the nodes. The line joining A to B node is nothing but the edges, dear student. These are some interesting parameters and the terminologies related to the trees concept. In the coming video, I am going to let you know the detailed terminologies of the trees. Hope you got this lecture. Good luck.